instead of a mid to A. Draken exists now, moving into CT spawn. They can see over the smoke towards the window position, but FaZe will still push in that direction. There was a flank coming. I wonder if it was a knife, but 4 versus 2 now. Nico and Olofmeister remain.
Yeah, Crims did some really good work there, to be honest. Nico with the flank. How much can he get? He's going to... very good trigger control. Oh, so fantastic from Nico. Getting 2 out of that. He's given Olofmeister a chance, but that will be dashed just as quickly as it comes.
Now, does he fancy the 1 versus 1? In the meantime, Flush is in a horrible position. Can often find CTs getting caught. They're forced to rotate, but Olofmeister, he is back, isn't he? The 1 dig on JW. And now he's stopping the rotation of these CTs. Doesn't necessarily need to fight to the death there, but he will. And that means that the short position is open, but FaZe are charging back towards short from the A site.
It's so difficult to approach from long. The ranges are very, very troublesome, and you can see short is just as bad because it's the plant for short. There's the main defense up there, and it's going to be easy for them to clean up as Fnatic try to haplessly just jump up the boxes, very exposed in that position. FaZe take full advantage, and it's all Exist can do to get an exit kill there as he tries to survive. But one of the issues here that was beautiful to see FaZe exploit is the fact that Fnatic really gambled away from the A bomb site. They gave it up just completely without any...
Still has another smoke. And indeed, there, down goes somebody. Draken going for a high flashbang, but there are T's all over the place. They are just getting outmaneuvered at the moment. Rain doesn't need to take that fatal engagement there, looking for Flusher towards Goose. The Canada Goose will watch him go down. Only 2 plays remaining. This may require a timeout just to figure out how did we get so... I mean, they were not expectant of that player on the ramp. Unless he was relying on his teammate in the pit to do something about it, but he had to look at long as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a great execution from FaZe, and this is one of the things I was wondering, you know, how much detail will we see from these teams on their pushes into bomb sites, their set pieces, because here we have, you know, FaZe, they get everybody up short. I think, oh, is Exist going to survive? That would be cool if he could, but it's looking troublesome. But, you know, FaZe had 5 players who could just stand on short. They ran the smokes in, they ran the B-split smokes, a couple smokes in middle, and again settle into a short take.
Have a look at Crim's position. Again, he's holding that off angle. He's waiting for those pop flashes. But this time they're going to engage him, and it's the numbers, but he will spray 2 of them down. And now Guardian has to think twice about that. It's only taken 11 rounds for him to get that engagement. And maybe they can do something with it. Olofmeister forced to push his lurk further forward, but nothing doing. Draken towards the car awaits the final 2 players.
And desperation for FaZe. See if they can do something here. Draken, very strong position for him at this point. Not the players or utility. And Guardian, that's a nice shot. But down to 13, he can't win the round at this point. Bomb is in no man's land, and he will be heard running around. Can he get the flick? Nope, absolutely not. JW with the kill. And a great defense there from Fnatic, of course.
But he manages to escape. 2 players now at half health. 2 or 3 players mid. What do Fnatic make of this?
Yeah, going for that B split, and they've been slowed down by the efforts from Flusher. He's done a really good job. He's given a great warning system too. They know it's coming. They just have to hit the shots here, and so far it's not going too badly. They line up for JW. That's a great recovery. 3 versus 1 Guardian with 10 seconds to plant, looking to try to find these shots, but he cannot escape. Exist will cut him down in his tracks, and Fnatic pick up the round. And
that to fall back. Shouldn't be too difficult for him to escape if he needs to.
JW flash, but not flash well enough. And this is a bit chaotic now for FaZe. JW goes in. Oh, wow, that might be an overstep. He gets killed, and that's a dink onto one of his teammates, falling back off the short position. Now there's lots of presence here, lots of pressure coming in from FaZe, threatening that A push. Oh, can't quite get the second shot off in time. Rain does do some damage, though, and Olofmeister will finish off Exist. A 3v3 for FaZe. They aren't looking too shabby here, as Flusher tries to retake long, but the bomb is going up short at the same time. And that fight for A continues.
Draken and Flusher in the red. Draken can hear the bomb, but what can he do about it? Going for a cheeky frag. That smoke grenade will allow the CTs to move up from the long position, actually, so it doesn't work out so well for him, but he's trying to play around it. There's 1 kill. He knows there was a scout close, but where is the final player? It's Crims. 40 seconds on the clock. Guardian has time to play with. He may have outmaneuvered Draken. Where is Crims, though? Still doesn't know. He's on the low ground. He's below him, but Guardian has no idea. Just has to guess. He's either CT or short, surely. Crims just staying deep. He knows that Guardian's likely to look for him. He knows Guardian wants the duel, so he will keep him guessing.
Played it perfectly so far. He will creep forwards. Oh, the peek comes in and Crims is ready for it. Guardian lucky not to be dead there, taking it through the face, or in the face, through the wall. And it's all down to this next. The first bullet could win this one. The heads will show for both, but it's Crims with the spray. Oh, that's such an incredible round.
Towards B, and Guardian's already moving away from the B bomb site towards A, so perhaps FaZe have got information very quickly. Indeed, Karrigan's abusing that range of the USP for a kill onto Flusher. The P250 should get picked up, indeed it will, by JW.
That's the perfect start. Fnatic don't get an opportunity to burst up long. There's a push coming up top mid, so they might be contained here if olofmeister can get these frags. That's a great shot. He will get traded out, but Nico's doing similar work in the lower dark position. And now, Fnatic, what do? You've got 2 players left. They still do have the bomb, but the CT's all over the place. USB Collective 4 exists, but minute left, and we'll have another engagement here towards T-Spawn. Nico. Oh, he's going to get a free one. Oh no, JW turns around, somehow gets the kill. Maybe there's a chance now, thanks to JW.
Exists still hiding top mid. He can hear the sound cues lower. They start to rotate. JW is just selling everything at the moment, but Karrigan knows the bomb hasn't been spotted. He will stay towards the A site in that short position. Now, JW's made his way down the stairs. You've really got to be careful with the sound cues you give away in B halls, because some of them can be heard from the slope or from the B site itself. Slowly creeping forwards now. We've got a mid to B smoke with 28 seconds on the clock. JW continues to sell, and he's given Exist a 1v1 on the A site. He's got to find it. Spots Karrigan. He's got to go now. He's got to run. He can try and plant for short if he gets to kill, because JW would have position. 16 seconds now. Karrigan knows if he goes down, he can plant, so he just has to hide. Now that plant comes for short while JW harasses. Oh, Exist, he loses the duel, though. JW doesn't have time to kill both these players. Guardian has to hide. Karrigan's close and may get taken down, but they will win by timeout, and there it is. Yeah, you didn't see such nerd plays on professional games very often. Ooh, you did wonder.
Oh,
but he'll be at a disadvantage, creeping around the smoke, baited there by the likes of Fnatic. Did he see the bomb on the radar? I don't think he did. Now we've got Karrigan asking questions, and we've got problems here for FaZe Clan.
yeah, they may just have to save here if they're not careful. There's a full setup of T's on the bomb site now, and there's no way back in. The weapons are terrible here for FaZe. Doesn't stop olofmeister getting another kill, though, but still. In fact, with that kill and now an AK, perhaps that will actually convince them to give this one a go. olofmeister does have the kits, and there are some flashbangs and so on, so they can at least make this hurt for Fnatic. Of course, FaZe do have another buy in the tank, no matter what, but this flank could really seal the deal here for Fnatic, with Flusher coming up in middle. It's a matter of time here for FaZe, and it will be made very difficult indeed. And there you go, Flusher to finish it off, and Fnatic win the round. And that's another reason why I like to see the smoke on short and the smoke that covers CT that's thrown from long. But fast rounds, Fnatic mix up the pace. And this is, oh god, this is going to catch FaZe completely off guard. What a great call coming in for Fnatic. That surely has to be the round. 3 kills immediately. The bomb site lost immediately. Oh, wow. And FaZe didn't have, did they have an AWP?
I don't know, but they had a really fast 2-man push on the short position. But Fnatic were even faster through the middle doors. Exist lurking top mid, takes out one of the 2 players. Nico able to escape, but Fnatic are giving FaZe Clan a taste of their own medicine.
I was going to say, that play, if you know the other team can't afford an AWP, then it's so much safer to just do that timing, because they won't have anybody peeking deep mid, because they know you have an AWP and they don't want to just give up a kill. So that timing is covered. What a smart call.
Free fight from Karrigan, but he's only got so many bullets. Surely they will start to charge him. So Draken's close. He doesn't want to lose an AWP. That's 1 HP.
And here comes the long take. 45 seconds. Nico's going to spot this. Crims goes down. Nico causing distraction. They're still trying to look for Karrigan. They'll find him. But Nico's committed here. Oh, they almost line up, but they bait the shot perfectly. And now it's just Rain with that AK, and he is alone against 4.
If he can pick off JW, though, he's got a Molotov for the site. Can he get it down fast enough? He's got the flashbang, but the molly would surely kill the time. Oh, it's come too late. That's another one gone, though. 1 versus 2. All of a sudden, we've seen him do more disgusting things than this. Molotov deployed to the site itself. There is 1 player on the slope. 2 AKs for Fnatic. Oh, it's a flank. Can they get the 1 versus 2? Indeed, they can. The Flusher popping out, and there is the round. Now, there's time for the CTs to react elsewhere because of the... Ooh, Olofmeister's going close to the smoke. Is there a flash for him, though? He's spraying. Nico's behind him, but he's got no flash. Olofmeister will have to fall back as Karrigan is isolated and eliminated. So they've got long. But FaZe Clan have an AWP. There are 40 seconds remaining. Crims is holding off the rotation, but are they going to split the site? The bomb's moving away from long, but is it moving to short or is it moving to B?
So hard to know. Information play is very risky for FaZe at this point. So they do have a man on short, and so that is all the information you really need at this point. Draken will harass towards the A site. He's going to keep rotation away from that B-bomb site just for a few moments, and that might make the difference. Guardian, and with the scout, they pick the right site. He gets the first shot, can't find the second in time as the gun reloads, and Fnatic, oh, once again, Nico, another frag!
Oh my god.
Just completely blind. Nico, what a hero in this round. Both frags, I think.
Compromised they are, so they will continue to secure that short position and go for the retake. They've got 5 men alive after all. Just this Flush needs to get eliminated, and Nico will take him out. And now there are issues for Fnatic. FaZe Clan going for the retake. Karrigan could get flashed through this smoke or even boosted up. There are so many problems for Fnatic. They turn around and that's 1 kill, but they've got 4 more to find. 35 seconds. They can frag for a while before they try and plant this bomb. Crims continues. He's got 3K so far. And Guardian and Rain are just around the corner. Draken, he sees 1. That's a lot of information for Fnatic at this point. And a bomb goes down.
Big kill from Rain. Draken is still a massive problem towards this long position. There's no smokes to deal with him. Only Guardian who has a scout. He's trying his jump. Whoa, okay. Well, that just works straight away then. Draken now, under lots of pressure, misses the flick. Draken, oh my goodness, takes down Rain, but Guardian gets the key trade, and he'll take the round. What a beautiful couple kills off the scout.
FaZe repositioning. The first flash is spotted, but I think Fnatic know there's no AWP, so they may not be too shy. There he is again, JW. All FaZe see is 1 player. And now Rain has much to do. There's 1. The 2-man spray down, but there will be more trades.
Nico with the AK. It's Nico after all. He's making a lot of noise. JW's close. JW has a re-smoke. He's got 2 flashbangs. He can lock Nico down just with utility if he chooses to do so. He's actually going and turning his attention towards the dark position where Karrigan is coming from. And obviously, they have to go for this last round of the regulation. And it's down to Nico. No, oh yeah, does have a kit. He's found a flashbang as well. That's going to go in there. Out comes the AK. Can he do this? 3 players to go. Absolutely not. Denied by Draken. That's going to feel good for go for it with that smoke on short. And they've got 4 players on long. So the answer is likely yes. Just go for it anyway. And it's going to be 4 players rushing forwards. A smoke put down by the CTs once again. That's going to make it very hard for the Ts, but great kill from JW to make things easier.
Nico has next to no positioning now. JW is the only man on short though, but the CTs don't know that, so they'll still have to be careful. Olofmeister and Nico go down in stereo frags, and that is the round. FaZe have to save what they have remaining on the B bomb site. Guardian with one of the 2 AWPs they bought in that round. That smoke on the corner is always interesting because it does take away a lot of worry for certain angles that the Ts have to deal with, but as you can see, there was 1 diagonal 1 as well. Fnatic had 2 flashbangs at that point. So in some ways, it does let the Ts get closer to the site. Now, a smoke on the corner there used to have good cover on the box on the slope to have like a headshot angle. Not quite the same with the new Dust 2, however. Tight save point from Guardian. This one's not unfamiliar. But it's Fnatic who are about to take the lead. Surviving with 4 players, unless Flusher goes down. Auto sniper.
Look how much money we have. Oh, and risks are taken. And risks will not go well for FaZe. Oh, this is a very bad look. JW looking over the smoke with a boost. That's quite strong, but you have to make sure you don't overstay your welcome. Rain is just putting all the bullets in there. It will not work out for him either. It will be a 5 versus 3 with all the nades for Fnatic, all the health, every advantage. What on earth are FaZe going to do?
Will FaZe be playing against 3 game points? The smoke's about to go. Who will have the advantage? The pre-fire. Guardian misses a shot, but he's alive again. He's still alive. Doesn't matter how much HP he's got, he's alive. They're both blind. They're both facing the car position. That is absolutely wild, but now it's a 2 versus 5. Carrigan top mid, but there is no bomb there. The bomb's getting planted on A.
Okay, 3 versus 2 now. The flashbang, well, Carrigan's dead, never mind. Olofmeister alone. It is the last round of this half, so he's just going to have to go for it. Does not have a kit, no grenades. Might get a peek, though, from Flusher. There it is. Good timing from Flusher, just as Olofmeister drops off the ledge. UMP comes out, but it's Flusher to close it all down. 3 in a row from Fnatic.
Before they can even get there, Fnatic was setting up their own flashbangs, but the jump throws from FaZe have given them long, and Olofmeister will sit there. And they've taken short as well.
So we've seen FaZe in this situation where they have 5 men or 4 men on short, and they throw a smoke or 2 towards the B split, or to threaten a B split, then they just execute into A, they drop Carrigan down, they drop Rain down. But, ooh, Flusher going for info. How many more are behind that smoke? That's the question here for FaZe. It's Exist, he turns around, he gets 2, he gets 3, there's more to be had. Exist cuts them all down, and that's the round. Olofmeister is alone. 3 more players to go. Ooh.
He has a minute. Olofmeister has a minute. Exist has just wiped out everyone. But Olofmeister is still alive. 1 minute. Crim's in the car position now, outside the long entrance, but he's got to decide what he wants to do quickly. He made some sounds towards long, but he's come back. He sees nobody in CT spawn. It's unlikely it's unlikely Fnatic will want to give him a 1 versus 1. So there's a fair chance he'll be going up against 2 players. 35 seconds now. How many players can he expect to be defending this bomb? The answer is 1.5. JW is looking towards CT spawn at the moment, but he's not far from Exist. In lower tunnel now, but it's Exist looking for the ace, and he's not going to get it. Olofmeister making his way to the site. Nobody on long. Where does he plant the bomb? Does he go for bad plant? 15 seconds. Does he go for a short plant? He's waiting for rotation, sees nobody there, so he knows how he can plant the bomb.
Olofmeister, he's entertaining a world in which he can clutch this, but the Molotov comes in and denies him. It was a valiant attempt, but Exist's damage was just too much. And Fnatic, what an incredible way to bring it home. Map 1 going to Fnatic over FaZe Clan. I think very few people suspected that that would be the case, but it is. And FaZe, they've got a lot to answer for.
That is an absolutely wild game of Dust 2. What a way to finish it for Fnatic. That's a massive boost going into the second map. A 4K in a short position, very tight situation. They took a split of the A site so fast, but no.